Bah! Hey everybody, so we're about to launch. It's going to be a double launch of our fantastic one-day special. We are talking StudioLight, we are talking Lou Withers. Let's see what the deal will offer us for the launch. Good luck. Come on, let's make it a good one. Here we go. Come on, be good. Oh! I wanted it to be on the 10%. It is 3. Well, it is, do you know what? It is exactly in between. Now, we had this before.
I think that's 10% from here.
Shall we see adjudicators? I actually think it is leaning towards the 10%. Let's do it, 10%. Are we all agreed?
10% that.
Okay, let's do it. 10%. All right. So there we go. We showed on the wheel. Okay, so receive 10% off during the show. Use the promo code DEAL10. You know how this works. So DEAL10 is your friend. You can use it as many times as you like. Just got to tell you, there are a few T's and C's to be aware of if you're maybe haven't seen the Deal Wheel promotion yet. So customers must enter the code at checkout or quote over the phone to activate the discount. The promotion will only be valid for the live show, so not during repeats or rewinds. To qualify, checkout must be completed within 15 minutes of the end of the show. This offer is not limited to one per customer. The full T's and C's can be viewed on our website, hochanda.com. I'm happy with the 10%.
You do well on that, don't
Yeah,
you?
well.
It's 10% from here, look.
It genuinely is. It's where the little nodules are, but it was on 10%.
It was.
So, how are you, Lou?
I'm good. I'm looking at this and I'm happy. It's making me happy, all
Wow,
this.
this thing, you make me happy, StudioLights make me happy, one day special, you put them all together,
Very happy.
everybody's happy.
But look at this work, though. It's just...
Looks, one thing I always get from whenever you bring a StudioLights, the design team, you can see how they embrace every collection.
Absolutely.
And that's a good sign to me.
Yeah, and there's so many different genres that StudioLight do, but you get this, you can't help but just throwing colour on it and just whacking everything on it.
It does scream for colour. Now, we're already busy. Use the code DEAL10. It is your friend. You're saving a further 10% off. Actually, I've got to tell you something. I didn't even think about this. That 10% is the best option we could have landed on. I'll tell you why. Because we've got a complete collection.
Oh!
Now, with the complete collection, you are going to... Chris, sorry about it. Is that complete collection at the bottom of the screen? That is, OK. Tell you why. You're going to save a further 10% on top of that. And even better, if you're a Freedom member, that price will come down further. So that 10%, we couldn't have asked for a better spin, really.
Are we going to get in trouble now? Look at it.
We are gonna,
They're checking that it's spinning now.
OK, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to do the one-day special and just talk you through that. But as I say, either if you use the code on the one-day special or not, you're winning. So we've got two options with the one-day special. Talk to me about this.
Well, Marlene, number 5, Art by Marlene. She's in the country, actually, doing some
really?
workshop. Yeah. And she's absolutely, as you can see, craftiness is, you know,
try and get us a
is
Hochanda
alive.
one
I know,
day.
I'd love
It'd be
to.
great.
She's not. She doesn't want to do TV yet, but
Okay.
I'm trying to talk her into it. But as you can see, it's bright, colourful, lively, loads of different topics. But and the beauty is you can just make what you want out of this.
We can. So we got a choice of two. So we've got boho and we've also got our mandala. What are we getting? So let's start here with the boho. What are we getting?
Right, well, first of all, you're getting the wonderful stamps, and you've got a really good range. So you've got different things. You've got, like, the girl stamps, you've got the butterflies in this one, you've got seaside. Then you're getting absolutely tons.
That is a huge stamp set.
Yeah.
So we're getting 3 individual stamp sets.
Absolutely.
The personality, the original artwork from Marlene, and you really get a sense of her own style.
You can see that. And, you know, and then you've got wonderful collage papers. Which are so popular. They're absolutely popular. And then you've got the die-cut block at the front, which is one of the best-selling things that StudioLight do for people.
Really?
Yeah, because it's already made. But that's if you want to do it fast. But it's also great for collage artists and journalists who just want to add their own little spin on things. But they had that. Honestly, when we looked at it, there was that much, we couldn't choose one.
Well, when you break it down and think about it, you're getting the beautiful stamps, so 3 sets of stamps, and they're large stamp sets.
Yeah, they are.
original artwork. You've got the collage papers and you've got the die-cut blocks. All of that, saving £10, but then you're saving an additional 10% as well if you use the code DEAL10.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
28, so that'll be £2.89 off that.
Yeah.
Blooming heck.
I know. So just showing you, that is our first option. It's boho. Now these will be dispatched from the 2nd of March. I want to stress that.
Yeah.
We've also got our mandala as well.
Right.
And I genuinely love both sets.
I do. This is, and when we were choosing, when we said we can't have just one because there's so many good ones, we get the same configuration. We get a mandala set stamps this time. We get the absolutely great, like the puppies and the sayings, and
sausage dog in a tutu. A sausage dog in a tutu.
Yes.
Come on.
Why not?
I'm there.
And then we get that sort of, to me, it's that St. Petersburg inspired like buildings and the mandala feels, and I love this style because you can colour it as it is, you can paper piece it, you can actually detangle it, you can do whatever you want with it, or you can just cut it out or just stamp it. But then you've got your collage paper to go with it, and they are different, they're not the same, and the die block, and they are different. So you're getting 2 different collages, 2 different die blocks.
So that's a one-day special. You have your choice which option to go for, whether it is mandala or if you want to go for boho. Remember, there is an all-encompassing complete collection, as we always do with Studio Lights as well. I have to bring your attention to it too, because we're going to show you about the complete collection. Now, this is what you're getting. That picture, it's a great picture. Doesn't do it justice, though, on what you are getting. You're getting everything we're about to show you on the counter. Now, a reason why I want to tell you this... Oh, Lou, what are you doing to me? Every time you come in,
Oh, don't start that again.
It's going to be a double launch. We're 6 minutes into the show.
Well, I don't know. We're doing this now.
All right, 6 minutes into the show.
What are you going to say?
Over 60%.
No,
I know.
lost.
For the complete collection.
Oh, I've got nothing.
We haven't even shown everything.
I've got it all written down. I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
Don't be sending me with Christmas now. That'll be it next, won't it?
We're going to start showing you what you get in that complete collection. Complete collection is really busy. Can I just draw your attention to something and just get rid of some housekeeping? Because with the complete collection, you're saving £25.
Yep.
But I need to point something out. You're actually saving, if you factor in all... So what happens when we show you the complete collection? We factor in all the savings that you would have, say, in the one-day special. But we just don't display it for... It's just the way Shopping TV works. We can't do that. So £25 is the saving, but factored into that price is the savings that you would have had if you bought all the items individually. So that's a further £90 saving. So... If you're buying everything, if you're buying everything at normal price, you would be saving £90 and the £25. But it gets even better. Freedom member, you're saving a further £19. And it gets even better because that £151.13. I sound so silly-telly at the moment. I'm so sorry. But look, 150 quid. Say, let's make life easy. You save another 10% on top of that.
So that works out at £15.11
on top of that, just for using the code DEAL10.
So that's 140. That's less than 140 quid. That, isn't it?
For everything.
So that means that 740.
I've got to tell you, Lou, complete collection.
Oh no, please! I've got. Look at this. I'm not doing it.
No one's allowed to buy any more.
No,
that's it.
Stop
You've got to
it.
stop. Where do you think we're at? We were at 60% last time.
70%. Go on.
70%'s good. Look at the screen.
No! Oh!
It's a technical sellout. So the complete collection is technically sold out. We're going to be bringing it back on extended delivery. Are we? Oh, we might not. We're not. Oh, okay. We're not bringing it back on extended delivery.
I'm going home now, aren't I?
Is that everything?
Cass, come on.
We're going to carry on down the counter. Wow.
Well, what can we sell then? Oh, we can sell bits, can't we?
We can sell the individual options, but the complete collection is gone. Lou, you've done it again. Talk to me about this, because we've got a great journal kit. OK,
this is an amazing journal. As you know, Studio Light do the most amazing journals. I will stand by my words for this. Yep. The paper's superb, smooth and rough. Well, when rough, I don't mean it like that. But you've got almost like hot pressed, cold pressed. You've got an amazing pencil case. I know you think, oh, pencil case, but it's so cool because it holds all the big rulers and all the big paintbrushes. Then we've got the die-cut blocks with the sayings, which are so cool because there's something for everything there. I particularly like this because the pencil case I've been using, and I've got, and I carry a lot of kit. It's got everything in it. Wow. So if you look at my thing there, you'll see all those things in the jars.
Well, do you want to grab the pencil?
Yeah.
Grab it.
All
Grab
this,
it.
I'm not joking, came out of here with that.
Let me just hold that up.
Right, so that,
So everything you're seeing here.
and what's in there, came out of that there.
Oh wow, and that is it is a nice case.
It's really, really
You could
good.
use that as a makeup case as
You
well.
would.
Oh, okay.
I won't get all my rubbish in it, but look at all that.
It's a good room. All right, I'll hand that back.
That's
and obviously,
massive, isn't it? Massive.
You've got the artwork. So just having a look. Shall I pick this up as well?
Got
Just
some
have a
brilliant
little look
artwork.
At this. Oh, Lou. Now I have to say, loving this art journal. You've got all the personality that we love from Marlene.
Oh, yeah.
But then this is
And it's great quality.
the special bit,
Yeah.
because you're going to start, each one of these, you're going to start creating your own works of art. So you've got loads and loads of, it's watercolour?
Yeah, well,
cardstock?
it's mixed media paper,
Mixed media
but it
paper,
does.
yeah.
It is watercolour paper as well. But you also get
And
the
that's-
plastic wallet at
that
the
is
front, which is
chock-a-block.
indispensable. But is that the right word? No, indispensable.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it is. That's what you know what I mean. But you can take the stuff out and use it flat. And
So
if
that
you
little
like the smooth side, you
pocket,
can turn them all
yeah.
around. Polly pocket, that's what.
That's nice. So look, you're getting your art journal in the mix. That art journal, you're getting the pencil case, which you're seeing here. And should we have a flick through
These are really good. You've got lots in here. You've got white card craft, craft card, that's the one, and black.
Love these.
So
Just
you
peel off, stick on.
absolutely, and they're good. They're quite good images, size-wise, because you get some that are piddly. You can't see them.
Nice
These,
black and white as well.
Yeah, and then really nice and clear.
So Lou, oh, I like this even craft card.
Exactly.
11 minutes in.
Oh no! Right. I'm not. It's not funny now. You're doing this on purpose, and I've wet my glasses.
Can I just say glasses? A quarter of the stock has gone on the journal. Quarter of the stock.
I'm not surprised though, because that is clever. That's
Yeah.
clever. That one.
And remember, use the code DEAL10. You can use it as many times as you like. You're going to save an extra £2.50 on the price as well, so 10%. 413174, your item number, as we continue down the counter. This is a nice set.
Before I forget, that is 35 centimetres long, so the 30 centimetre ruler.
Fit in there perfectly.
Yeah, and rest. So that I
good.
wanted to tell someone that.
Yeah, okay.
Right, now we've got, this little die.
Yes.
Makes a fantastic journal that it's got pages in it. I love dies, absolutely love dies. So these all work together. You can make your own journal with it. You can make absolutely stunning. These are just like really cute little journals, and you can make them. Oh, I sounded so stupid then. But you can make them
perfect.
like little stand-up cards, and I
Look,
just
now,
love
how
them. I just love them.
How easy it is to make. Now, let's think about that. Your
Look
own
at
little
that.
pockets, your journals coming through.
And they're so easy to use because all you need to do is just slip the paper underneath that fastening, so you don't have to mess
That's
about.
nice. Do we get the die to cut out the papers,
Yep.
or we do that? So we get that die
Absolutely
to cut out
everything,
the papers
and then
as
you
well?
get the little star die.
Oh, Lou, I love this.
And you get the other dies that go in the centre of
So
it, and then you get
that
these
is
wonderful
cool.
dies. Carolyn, thank you. She did all my die cutting for me, and
is
these are
great.
really cool, cut out of the collage paper. So thank
Like
you,
that.
Kaz. But yeah,
All of that for
that's
$26.99.
good value. That's
Look, you're already saving £15, and then on top of that, you're saving a further 10% using the code DEAL10.
$2.69.
Is ridiculous value. Come on. 827-109, your item number, and that is why we are busy. We're busy on the phones. We're busy across everything. Okay, now, next we have... You've got to be quick
these
here.
are beautiful.
These, now, we do not have a huge amount of stock here.
Right, if I can say, if
Yeah,
you can
do you
buy
want-
something, this.
Well, you can't.
Have
Have
they
a look at
gone?
the screen.
Oh!
I know, Lou.
I'm using them, I don't care.
Okay, fine.
I'm using
I'm
them.
afraid they have sold out, so it's just another...
That's never off my desk.
We
that.
can't bring those back either. I'm so sorry. So that's it. They have gone. We're not bringing those back on extended delivery. I'm so sorry. If they are in your basket, please make sure to check out so you do not miss out. Okay, we will carry on then.
Right, well,
Stencils.
absolutely love these. These
The size of
designs are brilliant. They match with some of the dies that have already been brought out. And there's I can't say the word, it's a chrysanthemum, whatever that flower is.
Chrysanthemum?
Yeah, that's the one. And they had a little die of it, but now they've got the big stencils.
Are we getting all four of those?
Absolutely stunning. And what I did was,
Look at the size of
exactly, I did a little bit just to show you. All I used was 2 colours of distress.
Oh.
And they're brilliant. They're just lovely. So you don't need to use them all. You can use little bits. And they're really cool. Really cool.
Look at that.
And the cardstock from Pink Frog.
20%. I think that's the ice gold, is it?
It's beautiful
20% of the stock has gone for this option. So you are getting the dahlia, you're getting the leaves, and you're getting the abstract flowers in the mix as well. Love the set, love the stencils. 626790 your item number. We've got another collection.
Yeah.
I love them all.
They are, and the one thing I like about this butterfly one is it's got a wing on it as well.
Oh, there we go.
So it's not just a butterfly, the wing, you could put the wing behind the girls or anything, but then you've got the bubbles one, which I adore that one. I love that one. I love them all, but then the mandala, you can pick an area, you can repeat that pattern all over. You can make, that makes A2 size. A1, A2 size when you put the 4 together.
30% of the stock has gone here. So we've got the abstract swirls, circles, and your butterflies in the mix there. £17.99 your price, saving £10. And of course, you're going to get that extra 10% saving using the code DEAL10. I'm just going to say a blanket apology. I'm saying DEAL10 a lot, but it's only because we always have new viewers joining us. You might not have seen the spin of the wheel, and we want everybody to take advantage. Now, last one is going to be another quickie, Lou.
Yeah, this is a fantastic little book, and if you can get this, do, because it's worth it.
Have a look at the screen, Lou.
Is it sold out?
No.
Oh!
I know.
Carolyn did that one, it's beautiful.
We're working to see if we can get this back on extended delivery.
I was going to work on this, but it's absolutely beautiful. She's thrown a lot at that paper, and it's not... Look,
just showing you that there.
Yeah.
So now these aren't the rice papers, are we? So sorry, we've got
rice papers.
These are the wrong details. Let me just show you. I apologise. I'm just going to show you the graphics there. It's just our system sometimes it can play tricks on us. So this is what we are getting. It's this book.
Concertina book, yeah.
We're going to find the right details for you there. You can find it online. Our system is. I'll be honest, whenever we have busy shows, it tends to play, just teases our system. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to see some finished examples, we're going to let Lou have some fun, we'll catch our breath, and then we shall continue. Enjoy. We're just having a little bit of a chat. It seems to be a common theme every time Lou comes in. We have a very busy show.
They wind me up, you see.
Yeah.
They wind me up, and I love it here. But they wind me up because they know they can.
What are we going to be playing with?
Right, OK. Well, I just thought I'm going to use everything because the stencils are so good, the paint's so good, anything. So what you could do is, if you want to hand me something, we'll have...
That's great.
Oh, right.
No, I'm not handing it to you. Just no, I'll just tell you. Now, we had a look at this. This is actually, it's considered, we call it an add-on. So when you're checking out, it gives you, well, we describe it as how, the name always changes. How about? So $5.99. You're getting hold of that, and you can use the code, remember, DEAL10, and get that 10% saving on there.
That's 59 pence off that.
That's great.
So you're getting $5.50, aren't you?
Yeah, good. I mean, but for something like that.
It's beautiful paper. I'd get a couple, you know.
Very, very, and that's an instant project. You know, mantelpiece are there. So there we go. All right, so here we go. What are we going to play with?
OK, well, I've got the stencils. Absolutely love these. And I'm just going to do a really fun, colourful mash up of everything. I want to add all the things that we've got at home. I don't want to sort of...
Are these from the stencils we've got on the
these
show?
are our stencils that we've got. So I'm just going to get some colour, and I'm just going to get some paints on and some colours on. Now, I've primed this, so I've gessoed over it, so I just want to get some colour on.
Oh, I love these stencils. Look at
great.
these. This is, I believe it's stencil set 2.
And don't forget, because they're usable, you can swap them over and change them. So I've got 3 parts, remember, always working 3s. So I'm going to put the same colour, but very lightly. I'm just going to change the pattern up, only because I want to keep the blue, but I want it to be a different sort of depth of blue.
Did you say it was Da Vinci, the rule of 3? Was it Da Vinci?
Da Vinci, yeah. The golden rule, yeah. So you've got like a lighter and darker colour.
Already, Lou, love that.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
now that, I'm good. I know we're continuing, but you could go to a shop See that in there? I mean, that's already looking seriously cool.
If I was to put some paste and stuff on that, which you could at home, you know, and I'll do that later, it's even better now. I've got the same colour on me here, one colour. I've just added a little bit of gesso and a bit of fluff, whatever that is, and I'm just going to go over with a different shape, and I'm going to lighten areas so that we've got layers building up on layers, so you can just see how it's
very subtle.
It is, because you can do that. You don't have to, I mean, I know it's very bright and beautiful, but if you don't want lots of sort of in-your-face colour, using one colour and white, it really just...
Nice.
So you've got lots of nice patterns and textures. So what we're going to do, this is exceptionally handy. You've got all these different patterns. So you've got, to me, that's one that's going to stay on your desk. And they all match, the die cuts, they match some of the stamps, you name it. That's if we've got anything left.
Well, at the moment, we still have the one-day special. Remember, 2 options with our one-day special. So you've got your mandala or your boohoo. Both very, very popular. And you see what happened to that complete collection. So if you don't want to miss out, if you want to take advantage of the 10% saving as well, using the code DEAL10, now's the time.
Right, you just said boohoo.
Did I, boho? Did I say boohoo?
You went the boohoo one.
Do you know why? I'll tell you why. We've got a director, Alex, who we call Boohoo or Beehoo. Yeah.
Right, what I've done is, just to show you colour, I've gone for a greener base now, so we're going for a turquoise colour. And the only reason I'm doing that is so that we get tone on tone. So change the pattern again, and you'll think, oh, you've got all these patterns and all these colours, but if I just show you now, you can still see the underneath. And that's what we want. Add a little bit more white, and you can add a little bit more more of a teal, a light teal, and again a little bit down here. I think I like this pattern here, but there's there is, well, if I can do if I've got a chance, there is. There's a great little demo I've got planned, just using the stencils. So if I get a chance, I'll do it. So I've got there, and then I've got some green. But my advice is always remember the sides, because they look finished now.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's sort of, the way you get around that, I suppose, is you could just do a flat black colour, but I actually like to paint.
Yeah, I think it just
finishes it off.
Yeah.
I don't use a lot of paint.
These stencils are great, aren't they?
I love them. I love it.
So many different designs.
I have got so much now out of stencils, it's untrue.
You can use them as a whole, or just lift off a bit of colour.
And they all work together. They're amazing patterns, and you think, how on earth would they work together? But they just do. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use, I know you're going to say, no, but wait till you see the colour. This is fluorescent pink.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you're going to think, what? But if you think about all the colours that
It's from the gold
has,
that we did with the gold, yeah.
They were so popular. And I'm glad that people are getting them now, and they're saying...
And you're getting the feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're getting my range as well. And they're saying how nice it is.
Can I say with Lou, you don't need me to tell you this, because anyone who's a regular viewer who knows Lou will never stand, and I realise we are a shopping TV channel, but Lou will never stand in front of you and endorse something strongly and passionately unless she absolutely loves it. So if she doesn't believe in something, you'll know about it, but she wouldn't bring it to you anyway, because I know you wouldn't stand here and offer something that you wouldn't be happy to use as a crafter.
No, never, because I've lost my integrity then.
That's fact that you're even changing the colours there.
Well, you get... This fluorescent, you'll get almost like
purple?
A purple underneath it. It's a beautiful tone. So, and again, don't use, you don't need to go too mad, but just take it over the edges. And what we can do with this is we can add any colour under the rainbow all over it. We can add different patterns, and then we're going to actually paint out a lot of it, and then add the die cuts. So we've got this. I quite like a little bit more. I'm going to mix in the two together. Right. You're going to tell me now, aren't you?
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Lou.
Yeah.
We have had a really busy start to launch of our one-day special. We never hide anything from you. We need to regroup and figure a few things out. So what we're going to do, we're going to tell you a little bit about freedom. We're going to ask Lou a few questions, and then I promise we'll be straight back continuing this. Thank you so much for joining us, though. Here's a little bit of freedom from Alex.
Hello, everyone. I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or 50 pounds, it doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts, they tell me when everything's happening, so if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
All right, sorry about that. We will be continuing our demonstration in just a moment. For anyone who has tuned in, we've got a double launch of our fantastic StudioLight One Day Special with the extremely talented Lou. Lou and I were having a bit of a natter. Take a look at this. Before we start looking at the options with the One Day Special, that, Lou, looks bought.
Doesn't it?
That is incredible.
There's some collage on that, but the painted background and those beautiful stamps. Isn't that beautiful?
And then when we open up, oh my goodness.
Look at these.
Now look, and okay, this to me, I think epitomises why Marlene is always so popular whenever she comes to Hochanda and brings the offerings. I mean, look at all of it. It's that you get a sense of her own style, don't you?
Oh, I absolutely love that. It's great. You could do that as a little gift, a memory book.
Easily, I would love that.
And you can make everybody a book then. Look at these. And using the stencils and the stamps.
Wow.
You know. I wish I could do that.
Well, you
I used to be able to do it.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Now this is using that's using the die set that we have to create the little album there. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's just focus on the One Day Special. Now there are two different options. Can I just apologise because I know on our website the images are flipped, they're wrong, because the image for the boho has got the mandala and vice versa, so apologies. So let us show you, just to be clear, what you're getting. This is your boho collection. So the boho, you are getting the butterflies in there. So three sets of stamps. So, I mean, look at the characters.
Look at her cupcake there. That's
just
cool,
pretend to be normal. Leonie would love that.
That's me, that's totally me. But yeah,
why not fit in to stand out?
Exactly. You've got, and you can, and Marlene, she's really clever that she makes all the features on the stamps, like the heads and the arms, so that they are movable. So you can chop the head off in the nicest possible way and move it. So you can make different like gestures with it.
These stamps are stunning. Now, you're not just getting the stamps because you've got the collage papers.
Brilliant, that.
So anyone wondering collage papers, the name suggests it just it gives you beautiful collages.
Absolutely, but they're all, if you can think of that as a collage paper, it's a piece of artwork in itself. It's not, but that would be all the collage papers you get.
Just showing you here a few of the collage. Actually, it's probably easier if I did this.
It's absolutely stunning.
This is what we're talking about when we say collage papers.
It's not a rice paper. It's a thin printed paper.
They are a paperweight,
but they're actually not photocopy paper. It's designed specially so that it layers really well.
Oh. I mean, and one thing Marlene is known for, it is the colours.
Oh yeah, that's it, you know.
So you're getting all of these beautiful, sumptuous papers in the mix, and that's just done. You put this on a project, done. And you're not getting just getting that, you're also getting the die cuts. And this is, you were saying, I didn't know this, but this is a bestseller for StudioLights.
I mean, in all the ranges now, these blocks are the best sellers, the die cut blocks.
All of these elements are die cuts. You
don't have big pips on them. No. And they're not like white round the edges. They're really cool. But Marlene's motto is craftiness is happiness, and you can see why.
Craftiness is happiness.
But I just love the images, some of them, because you can change them. you can do whatever you want. And this is, to me, you can make a card for anybody at any age, really. You can just change it up.
Easily, yeah. Okay, love that. So, look, just to reiterate, if you do go for the boho, you are getting all 3 sets of stamps. So you've got the butterflies, you've got the characters, you're going to be getting the collage papers, so a beautiful collection of papers. They are a paperweight, and then you've got your die-cut book or die-cut block in the mix. All of that for £28.99. Saving £10 as part of the one-day special, and then on top of that you're going to save an additional £2.89 using the code DEAL10. As we progress down, we've got another one-day special, so it's a different option. This is your mandala. Again, I've got to stress on our website, and I can only apologise for this, the images I think are wrong. We are trying to rectify that, but this is what you're getting with the mandala. So obviously you are getting mandalas in there. I love the sun, the moon. Oh, that St. Petersburg Square is amazing.
Definitely.
We got to play with some of those today.
And the mandalas are so beautiful because you can make one or flip it, or and the die cuts. Sorry, the die cuts gold, but the actual stencils work really well with them. Yeah, and then just show you the die-cut book that you're getting in this one. So with the collage papers, yes, we saw that in one of the examples, that wonderful French Bulldog. So with these, they're quirky, they're different. You're not going to get, if you do go for both options with the one-day special, you're not going to get any repeats with the papers or the die-cut elements. You get 2 sheets of each, but they're not repeated in the box. I mean, I know Patty made a really good beetle box. She put the beetle in it. It's like a little museum exhibit.
All of it. These are incredible. All of these are already die cut for you. And also, do you know what? I think they're good inspiration in if you go over any of the stamp sets, just giving you an idea of a direction you can take. Absolutely love those. Very quickly, and I know we have got to be quick here.
Gorgeous as well.
Have a look at this.
You know, you've got beautiful colours, all textures built up. I like the weight of these because they layer so beautifully.
No, that's a scene there.
That's a scene in its own right, isn't it?
That's a page right there. I'm just holding it this way just for ease of just showing it to you. Well, I like that.
That's really cool. That's like a palette, isn't it? You know.
All right, we've got to stop there. So once again, you are getting a great combination for a fantastic one-day special price. You're getting all the stamps, you're getting the collage papers, and you're getting that die-cut book. So what you're seeing right here, it is our second ODS, $28.99. The big collection, I'm so sorry that is gone, but if you still want to get the one-day specials, it is still in stock and a great time to pop it into your basket. Remember deal code 10, just a reminder of the T's and C's there. You can see enter the code DEAL10. Now, customers must enter the code at checkout, or you can quote it to our fabulous call centre staff to activate the discount. The promotion will only be valid for the live show, so not during repeats or rewind. To qualify, checkout must be completed within 15 minutes at the end of the show. This offer is not limited to 1 per customer, so do take advantage.
Fill your boots.
Fill your boots indeed. Okay, we're going to continue.
Yep, I'm going to add some more colour, but I'm going to add the collage as well. So now this is a golden and it's a transparent colour, so you're going to see all the wonderful layers. And when you're doing your stenciling, blend the stencils out so that you've got concentrated colours in areas, but then it sort of fades out. Because what you don't want is it to, well, it's up to you if you want it bright and bold, but you get this wonderful layering effect, which you get wonderful purples and beautiful colours like that. I mean, those colours are amazing. So we do all this, but then what I'm going to do, I've got 1, 2, I'm going to need a little bit there because the rule of threes. If you wanted to, you could spray this mandala with water and just push that out onto another piece.
The stencil's sold out. But
I'm using it.
We were able to bring them back on extended delivery. It's going to be on the 4th of March, so we have got some more, but 10% of that additional stock has sold out.
Just want to show you that if you just want to damp that down, because this colour is so beautiful, and I'm going to get...
Oh, from the art journal?
Yeah, I'm going to get my art journal page, and I'll just get this. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want a full sort of image. I just want little bits, but you get some really... Oh, it's not stuck enough. Let me add a little bit more. I get like a really nice watercolour effect. That's beautiful. So then, you know, wipe it off. You don't have to clean them. I don't anyway. But Just remember, clean up your stencils like that. So anyway, we've got this. So what we're thinking is we're going to add some stencils and some people to it. So I quite like having images in it, and I was thinking I might get some pockets of people, almost like they're sort of looking out of windows. Yeah. But first of all, I've got to use these.
We're going to use the stamps. I love Lou, because she was saying, look, I know the stamps have gone, but she wants to show them being used for anyone who has purchased them.
A little bit.
You are a true people's champion, Lou.
Well,
we love
you've got to, because it's so beautiful, and it's just such a shame if you bought something and you can't really see. So anyway, I won't use them too much, but they're just. Remember when you're stamping with the canvas that you're going to have to, need a little bit more water on that, you need to support it from underneath, because if you don't... Would
you put like a block or something underneath just to
you could
put it or rest it on something?
Or
basically.
just your hand, something like that, just so that you're pressing the canvas and you can see the beautiful lines you're going to get. You don't need a lot.
Oh, that's looking good.
And I'm just going to mix it in with a little bit of the green. Yeah. And then we're going to get this.
Fantastic quality stamps as well. And you're getting, so I'm not surprised they went. We got the details back for the one-day special. Can I just apologise if you're currently stuck in a queue? Because I know we've pretty much had queues for the whole of this hour. So I am so sorry if you are stuck in a queue. Fastest way to order is on our website or using the Hochanda app. If you do prefer to speak to someone, absolutely fine. I promise we will try and get through to you as soon as possible. With regard to our one-day special, we're over 20% of the stock for each option. So that's for the boho or the mandala. And then remember, the complete collection has gone, and that's it. We're not able to bring any back. I don't know if that will change tomorrow, but certainly for tonight. Oh, actually, not even for tomorrow. That is it. The complete collection will not be returning for the duration of this one-day special. So if you do want to go, I mean, the real core is our ODS, the one-day special, and you've got two different options there. So take advantage. If you do go for both, remember you will be getting that 10% saving on both as well using the code DEAL10.
All I'm doing now is just spot stamping, so I'm not actually allowing it to sort of stamp everywhere. I just want little bits. Yeah. And then just, even if it's just the outer edge.
This is looking very cool.
And then we're just building it up, and we're using everything that we've got. So I quite like the idea of having, like I say, little pockets. So you can do it freehand. I think I'll do it freehand. But if you've got a stencil like this, what you're going to do is just think, right, well, I like that bit there. And then what you might do is just get a pencil. You don't. This is one way of doing it. You think, do I like that one? Yeah, I do actually like that one. And just draw a line. Circle there, you can just see. So I quite like another, I like this bit here. So I'm just going to do that. And the reason I'm going to do this is because you sort of, I'm planning now what I want to do, and I want to do maybe like this bit here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll use that one that's already there, 5. So I need a smaller one here. And the reason you do, again, it's that idea you're using evens don't work, but odds do when you're working with this. Now, tiny bit of this, which is in the one-day special. This is superb. Now, this was what was left out of the die cuts. It die cuts brilliantly into the pages and stuff that we've got later on, but it die cuts brilliantly. So
these are our collage papers?
Yep. And these are the bits that are left.
So name suggests they're designed to work. You put them on as a collage.
Absolutely.
Build up your collage. What would you use typically, a collage glue? Or?
Yeah, I'm using, this is a rice paper glue, but you don't need to. You just watered down PVA, anything like that. Anything that you'd normally glue, but you do want it to be a little bit thinner, because this isn't thick paper.
No, it's not, definitely not a cardstock.
No. And you can tell it rips really well. And what we're just going to do is little bits, but I'm conscious of, I don't want it to be blocky, so what I tend to do is always make sure that I have like little points on the ends, and I'm just going to put them across and over into my...
Oh, yeah.
So...
That now, the texture, the colour that you're able to achieve with it, and you're just using scraps.
Yeah, just scraps. Now, this might look a bit odd, but I'm going to change up. See, I don't like that, so I'm going to rip that off. I'm going to change it up because I'm going to paint areas of this black. And then what will happen is you'll see all these different textures, you see the colours, but then you'll see it differently because all this round here will be black.
Nice.
So it looks very different. But I just want to show you how just having little bits of collage. I did this the other day, and I've had lots of people say to me, I really loved that. Can you show something else? And I said, yeah, I'll try. So you don't need tons, just a little bit.
Okay.
Make sure that you've got glue underneath it, because there's nothing worse than you sort of painting away there and next minute everything's flicking off.
Yeah.
Or when you give it to someone as a present and it's like it's rolling up.
Yeah.
So again, add little bits. I would take a little bit of time to sort of go over the edges with it. You don't have to. Now I've got this, I've got die cuts, I'm going to use them, but the the bits that are left, the backs, what am I saying?
It reminded me of, we had I won't say it, but I misheard the title of
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? That was funny.
Our boho.
Yeah. And it was like, he was deadly serious and all. It wasn't like he trying to be funny, it was proper serious.
I was thinking that's a very odd name for a release.
It was like, really? We were like, all right, yeah. But these die cuts, when you sort of get the lovely edges, now you might not see them when you paint them, but you'll see the surface light hit it, and you'll get really great, like little techniques happening and little glimpses of it.
I like this.
Right, so, and then...
But this is mixed media at its best, isn't it?
Well, you can put anything you want on this. You might have papers at home that you really like. That we've all got papers. We've all done it. We've got a little, and they're like they might even be like tinier than that, and you'll keep it because you like that paper. And this is how you get rid of them and use them, because otherwise you just end up with like rooms full of paper like that. But yeah, so try and make them sort of half in and half off.
Okay.
Into the circles that you're using and half off. So, bit of glue. And then I do all that later on and eating it all up. Now I'm thinking I'm quite happy with that. Oh no, actually, I'll put a little bit. Now I wouldn't normally sort of tell people to put too much colour, but I want to add a little bit of difference in colour. So I'm going to add a little bit of the green, not a lot. I'm only going to add it in 3 areas. And the reason for that is I don't want to overpower the pink, because they shouldn't really go together. But I don't care. But I think sometimes having just that little pop of colour, it really just lightens everything. Right, so it looks like a right mess like this. But when it does get better, honestly. Well, I hope so anyway. Right, so we've used the stencils, we've used the collage papers, and then stick it to my fingers. Paints that I've got, you could use your own paints, so we leave that like that. Right. We can use stamps now. We can go back in with the stamps if we want, but I really like the little die cuts in the block.
Okay, so this is the point that Lou was trying to make, that at the moment now we've built up a really interesting background using our stencils, using the collage papers, obviously whatever paints you have in your stash for your stencils, but then by adding the die cuts, and you've got so many elements to play around with. What are you thinking? Right,
well, what we're going to do now is, you can choose some if you want.
Okay.
Right, well, where have they gone now? I came running in with my gesso going, I've got it, and then put it down somewhere. It's all, it's here.
They're such great characters.
Right. I've got black gesso, and the reason I've got black is because I'm going to now colour this out now. I know you don't want to watch me doing this for about 4 hours, so it'll be really quick.
What do you think of that?
You could choose anything.
Yeah?
Yep, anything.
Shall I just pop it out for you?
Yep, just pop it out. So what I'm going to do while we're waiting is I'm very, very, very quickly going to paint, while it's wet, little circles out. Now, it doesn't matter whether they look dodgy, straight, round. I'm only using the lines that I've already put on as a suggestion. If you want them to be neaten up, that's fine, just do that. So everywhere that is, just going to put paint where I drew the lines.
Okay.
So we've got the texture still there of the collage, but it's not actually the colour that we're looking at now. We're actually just looking for the textures. So we've got that bit there, that bit there, that bit there. Then this, and if I was using, say, someone else's work, I would be tempted to be a little bit neater with the circles, but because it's...
oh, well, now you've done that, I've picked something else.
Yeah, please do. Because it's Marlene's, and her circles are never sort of, you know, totally round, I really like the way she sort of has her own shapes in them and stuff, so this is what I've done. Now, you can go all the way around with the edges if you want, or you could just paint some. But this is just to give you an idea of what I can do. And this is real time, so you've seen me do it start to finish.
Sorry.
Right. Now, if the papers flip off, don't worry, just stick them down. Right, so there's that. Right, okay. So you can leave it to dry.
Yeah.
If you want, before you glue. But, see, we've got these stickers now.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking we're going to have some of these.
I'll put out a few just so you could,
here.
to give you options. What about her and him?
Yep. So what I would do is, I would perhaps have him there, but can I try a smaller one as well, just to show you what I would do? So if I
show us how it's meant to be done.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, if you've got, say, like that family, you could use these animals here, the smaller one. Okay. If we use the smaller one, and I love the way they just press out, so easy to do. Yeah. You could have them sitting on the edge. And looking out.
Oh, no, that's cute. Yeah, let's do that.
So you're sitting on the edge and looking out, and then, you know, you put a blob of glue on, and then we could have the same one. We'll look for, but if I've got bigger circles, I'd use a bigger die cut, but we'll use the same one you wanted. Okay. So we've got that. We'll have a little bird, and it's almost like these are like little windows that these are looking out of. So, but bear in mind that some of them, that'll be nice there. And
nice crossing into the black as well, because you've got that lovely colours coming through.
What we could do is have him almost there, but if we could have the bigger version. There was a head there somewhere, wasn't there? The little dog's head. The smaller one.
I had a question in from Louise.
Yeah? Oh, there it is. Got it there.
Could you use the stencils on a jelly plate?
Yeah, oh, yes, I'm going to do that. Well, if I've got anything left. Right, yeah, they're brilliant. I've got that. So I've got this little... Now, we could use that.
Yeah, I was thinking that would work. Because obviously you've got the circle theme.
Yeah, and then I'll just show you what I mean. This is so simple, so simple. And you need it a little bit bigger, like that. That's quite nice there. And then I would get these little hearts here, because there's some brilliant little things that you might bypass with these. You think, oh, are they really bits, or are they just coloured paper? But they're actually bits. So, and I've got that. I wish. So, now we've got all these bits and bobs. If I had got a bigger canvas, like the really big ones, I would have the bigger heads on that. Yeah. And I would have her sort of really popping out like she's popping right out. Nice. And I would cut a little bit.
And what a character.
Yeah, absolutely. She's not behind the door, not coming forward, is she? Got a load. Oh, she's got a vest on. Yeah. Anyway, so...
I'm keeping quiet.
I know you are, I know you're dying to say something. So, you get a bit of glue. Yeah. What I need to do is, though, by the time we sort of glued all this down, and tomorrow it'll be well dry, and I can do some doodling around it. But I quite like this dog here, and I'd get the 3D foam on it.
As you're doing this,
yeah, please.
Do you mind if I read this out?
Not at all, is it?
This is from Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl,
thank you so much, and thank you for all the messages coming in. So Cheryl's saying, good evening, Lou and Yanis. Well, Lou, you've gone and done it again. What a fantastic ODS, and guess what? I just had to buy it. She's gone and gone for it. Love you and your demonstrations. Have a great time. And that's from Cheryl. What a lovely email.
I do appreciate
Cheryl,
that.
Thank you.
I do appreciate that, because it's like, oh, I like this one. I like these here, this one. I just love all of these little things. Do you know what? Sometimes I need to do this. I need sort of books like this, because they're not always things I'd go for. And then I think, I really like that. And it makes me... challenges me to use it. Yeah. Right, so I've got my little bird there, I've got him there, and I'm just going to stick this bit down because it looks a bit sparse at the moment. Stick him down here, but I'd use 3D glue or them foam pad things, use them as well. And then I'm going to stick a little bit of these on, and then when it's dry, go around with your black pen, your silver pen, and just, this is a great canvas for say, you know, perfect. Great canvas for anybody, like a journal canvas. It's great for a friend. You can take your own pictures and put your own pictures in here, but it's just like,
Nice.
Proper journal canvas. But using all those stencils first, you wouldn't believe we had all those. You don't have to do it as black as it. You could do a darker colour, or do dark purple if you wanted. But, you know, it's up to you what you do. He's going to be here, he's like Dracula.
We still got queues on our phone lines. We are desperately trying to get through to you, so we're trying to cut those queues as fast as we can. I know our call centre are extremely busy. If you do want to jump the queue, you can always do that by going onto our website, hochanda.com. Really easy to order there. I tend to find now I place my orders using the Hochanda app. So if you have, it's so, and also to watch us. If you're out on the go, I always just open up the app and have a little watch as well wherever I am. So have a look at that. You can download it for iPhone or any Android phone as well, so it'll work on any mobile phone.
All I'm doing is I've got a little bit of the black gesso and I've added a little tiny bit of water, and I'm just going to introduce, now it's still wet, so I'm just going to introduce a little bit behind so that I've got a little bit of shadow happening, because it just gives it a little bit more definition. And I would definitely use the 3D pads, because I think they allow it.
I mean, characters, how good does it look?
These
we like these.
Yeah, and like I say, you've got your own patterns that you could put in, and this one, he's having a lazy day, this guy. Right, so we've got all these. Now, if it will, I don't know if it will, but if you've got pens, what you could do then is, it might still be too wet. And if it is, I'm sorry, but you know, we'll have to wait a little bit. But you could then just put tiny little like doodles around it, so that you're breaking up the black.
Nice.
Or when it's
like
really
that.
dry, you get the stamps that you've got from the set, and you can stamp around it. But I quite like this. Now another little way, if you haven't got a white pen, this is a nice way of doing it. You get your ball tool, and you get your gesso, and you just, this is a great way of doing it, because you get a really nice, and this neat
nice paint effect.
Well, all those dodgy lines I've just left, the black lines, they don't look finished, but when you start to add this to it, it gives it more of a polished look. Yeah. So just round here, you can change your colour if you want. I'm going to put a little bit of you can add black, any colour you want, but...
I love your tips, Lou. You always give us good little crafty tips.
Well, this is the bit that makes it really for me, because you know, we can all do similar things, but you've got to make it your own. I'm adding a little bit of green now just to change it up a little bit. But little tiny tips like this take no time, but they add that finish. Or you can add your little gems. I've got gems there. Or your little stickles or anything like that. So just build it up. And gesso's probably the easiest way. I know Clarity do these great embossing tools. That's what I'm using now.
The Pokemon.
So you've got those there. And don't forget, adding different colours will create like lots of difference as well. You can add, whilst it's dry, wet, you could add embossing powder to this. Now you can also, if you get a very fine one, if you haven't got a pen, you can still draw with this. So what I'm going to do is just fine, and I'm just going to draw. It won't be brilliant around at first, but you can keep going over it. I quite like it sketchy. And just drawing it around the shapes that you've got. Just add a little bit of definition. So just a tiny bit. Now what I can do is add a little bit of black and a little bit of white together, and I'll get this is a shade now, and then I can add a bit of a shade around another one. Now don't worry if it goes like that, all you do is wipe it off, because it's just gesso at the end of the day and it's still wet, so it just wipes off. So a little bit of grey there, and then you can create three-dimensional sort of things. If I wanted to, I could go in now and just put white on one edge, just to make it look whiter, like a highlight.
Lovely.
So, and then we've got two of those. Now, you can also, if you've got some really nice metallics, we can go in with metallics, and I'm just going to take the top off this for a start. And all these metallics that we've got home, you need to get them used. And they create
black, they work really well.
Absolutely beautiful sort of patterns and stuff. Now these are quite thick, so you need to.
You can tell you're in your happy place, Lou.
Oh, yes. See, I like doing something that people say, oh, that's really dodgy. And then by the end of it, they're like, actually, quite like that now. The amount of people who tell me that, they go, when you started off, I didn't know what you was going to do. And I just thought, oh, no, she's really lost it this time. And then...
Never in doubt.
Then at the end of it, they go...
Safest pair of hands in crafting, Lou.
So, well... So I don't want to spend too much time, but it is very, very, very therapeutic, very easy to do. And then I'll just do this and then draw around that one.
Okay.
And you've got different shapes with some of these. You can, you know, like all the embossing tools you've got and all the different shapes, you can actually stamp with them. So you don't have to just use these bowl tools. I quite like the idea, but I like this one. This guy's like, obviously, he's a diva. So I think you can even just to show you is draw a line and a dot and a line. So it's not all over, a dot, line and a line. So you've got more of a pattern going on. So line, dot, line. Almost like stitching. Yeah. And you could stitch on this if you wanted to. Right. You see how uneven it is? It doesn't matter because it's meant to be. Marlene's is not all precise and it's full of colour and life. So I think, well, I'm hoping that she'd like this anyway. So I'm just going to draw a couple of it and then to bore you. But yeah, so if I look at that now, I think, yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I'd add some more pen work on it, but that's entirely up to you. Pencil works quite well on it as well because it's black. You can actually see. So I'll just show you what I mean. You can actually see the pencil lines.
Okay.
So.
Well, look, we're going to have to start just pausing for a moment, if that's okay.
Yep.
And I really hope you're enjoying the show, because remember, this is going to be a double launch for our fantastic one-day special. And the whole point is that we really want to inspire. And as a company, Hochanda, that is our focus, to bring you fantastic crafters, incredible brands from incredible designers to inspire you. So I really hope you're enjoying this double launch. The deal wheel has spoken, 10% off. Now, that 10% will also carry through to the next hour, because this is a double launch.